guys, welcome back to all the Neffyness and welcome back to another Scrap and Stash Saturday. So the last video I didn't really go into detail about what I'm planning on doing with these Scrap and Stash Saturdays. So basically I'm just going to be using what is in my stash without any regard to, what kind of items I'm using, what designers and what collections. I'm just going to be grabbing, what I feel goes best with the layout. And it's kind of how I normally work, but sometimes I do like to use, strictly collections, but I feel like this is just a good idea for me to use up everything that I have without pressure to, be using a certain collection. So today I'm starting with, as you can see, I've already cut up some sheets. I'm posting this picture, I'm scrapbooking this picture from way back when my baby was probably like 4 months, and I had him in my baby wrap. And I used to love those moments, having him so close, snuggled up. He would always just manage to fall asleep, and we would go out for walks in the neighborhoods, and it's one of my favorite photos, and I'm glad I found it because I just had been feeling like lately I couldn't find pictures to scrapbook. Like I just wasn't getting inspired through the photos that I had. So I finally found this one, and so I'm glad. I'm using all kinds of sheets, as you can see here. I'm basically basing off the sheet on top, going off those colors, the pretty blues, and the wood green kind of goes with a little bit of the tan that's in the flowers, and then the pink. And then I'm just gonna go from there. And so a little bit back to this series I'm now starting. I'm really trying to, create a consistent amount of activity here on YouTube and just throughout the internet. I always mention my Instagram account. I do also have a blog. And so, I'm really I feel like I'm really growing and maturing in this community, and I'm just taking advantage of it because it's been nothing but pure joy, honestly, the whole time that since I've been working doing this. Like, it's not my job, I do it as a hobby, but just the fact that doing it as a hobby and having such positive outcomes from it, with people, the women in the community, and just everything, the opportunities that arise through doing this. I want to, create that consistency and see where that can take me. And, I'm hoping for good things this coming year. We're in the middle of August, but hopefully, next year I can get into a design team, because that's one of my original goals starting, this whole scrapbooking. So, I just do it because I love it. But I think having an opportunity to work for a design team would just be amazing, and that would just totally top it off with like this beautiful shiny crown, if that even makes sense. Alright, so I want to get back to the layout. I have been using the chipboard from the Bloom collection that my friend Mariana sent me from the Felicity Jane Exchange. Thank you, Mariana. It's super cute, and I actually never found the chipboard on sale. I normally shop on scrapbook.com, and I don't know if there's better shops out there. If you guys know any better online shops that just have stuff in stock all the time, because scrapbook.com just runs out of stuff all the time. So I'm using the chipboard. That flower is from the Maggie Holmes Bloom chipboard sheet that my friend sent me. And then I'm also using this very pretty sequin, I keep calling it string. I'm so bad at names sometimes, but I'm just going to try and figure out how to glue that down. I end up using I tried to use my glossy accents, but it's clogged. I have to find a needle, and I just didn't want to deal with it then. So I just ended up using some white glue, and it actually worked quite perfect. And I love how that just adds to the texture. And it's like the prettiest gold because it's like this. It's a gold, but it's very muted, and it's like a matte sequin. So I'm just gonna add that down at the bottom, and I love how that looks there. It kind of just finished off that bottom little frame area. And then, you know, just from now on, I'm just going to be trying and add a few more embellishments. The Bloom collection has that little bunny one, and it was really cute. I really liked it. It said love you, but it just didn't really fit. So I ended up putting this love you always. And then I found that cute little birdie, and I'm going to put it right there. And these chipboards are just gorgeous. So let me tell you, when I first started this video, I don't know if you guys noticed that I was looking at my phone and just checking a photo on there from Pinterest from a layout. I was trying to scrap lift the layout, and it didn't really work out. I mean, I did the paper at the top, and then I, you know, added the photo right under there. But I also wanted to include kind of like a cluster up on the right corner where I first put that black tag with the heart. But I just had a really hard time figuring that out. I'm not always very good at layering and creating little clusters. I don't know why, but I mean, it could have worked, you know, now that I look at it, it could have worked with that white tag and just add a little more layering, but instead I went with this little sheet. It's a little card sheet where I'm going to add my journaling in the end, and I really liked it. I tried to, you know, add more layering to this as well, but it just didn't work either. And if you're wondering where all these little cut aparts, or you know, all these little ephemera I have on the left hand side, they're just from the cut apart sheets from the 12 by 12 paper pad of the Bloom collection from Maggie Holmes. And I just, so that I could use them and I could have extra embellishment for this collection, I ended up cutting all the cut aparts, which is like 2 different sheets. One of them has like what is it? One of them had kind of like journaling card sizes, and then the other one had all kinds of bits and pieces. So I just put those all in a baggie, and whenever I feel like I need, you know, embellishments, I just take it out and go through it and pick whatever I like. So I ended up adding that cute, super cute bow on the bottom right hand side of that card. And as a side note, I'm sorry if you guys keep hearing background noises in this video. It's because I have been dealing with they are constructing and adding gas lines outside of my house in our little community, and it's just been loud and obnoxious, and they've been going for about 5 weeks now. They should be done this week. And so that is what you guys are hearing. I'm sorry if it bugs you. I've been living with it for the past 5 weeks, and so far I have survived it. But, you know, right now is the perfect time for me to be doing this video because my son is asleep. He's taking his nap. So we just have to deal with the background noise. I'm sorry. So back to the layout. Oh my goodness. I'm just a hot mess today. I added that True Love title, and that is from the Maggie Holmes Shine collection, and I'm also adding those little triangles down at the bottom, and you guys can't see it because I am always out of the frame, always, always, always. So I was talking about earlier the little bow. So that little bow is also it's the same bow that is in the stamp set from the Maggie Holmes Bloom. And I'm sure you guys, if you're on my Instagram, that is one of the stamps that I used in the layout where I stamped a background with the bows for the photo that was from my little flower girls from my wedding. So in case you guys are wondering, that's the same exact bow, and it's super cute. So now I'm just adding black splatters, and you can kind of see there, and I'm sure you guys can hear that beeping, but you can kind of see there the triangles down at the bottom, and those are gorgeous. Those are like thick glitter ones, and I just love how they shine. They're so cute. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it was a very simple layout, but I really love the end results, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Have a good one. Bye!